on your line one more time. What's going on, family? We up in here in chilly cold blood, trying to get my campaign together. King Pain, what's up with you, player? I know you out there. You know what I'm saying? Some more of it though. But I was scrolling through the intro web and I came across a couple. Well, actually, I was watching a brother's channel, Overdose with Laz, and he had this couple. They found them a sister wife, and she married the couple. They got the kids. They almost became like living threesome. She felt like she liked it, the wife, and so she took to the wife, and the husband was chill and brought her in. But you got to be a player to know how to do this. You got to know your woman to go bring another woman in. Because if your woman like her, it's probably going to work out better for you. That's why I said a good batch is hard to find, man. So y'all all wanted to look a certain way, but see, when your angels come, you might only get one or two, three of them in your life. So you got to know yourself as a man and know your woman and put everything on the table, man. Stop being secretive. Stop being a soccer dawker. You know, find you a good match, and a good match is hard to find, man. You understand me? So let's check this out, man. We over here, scrolling through the intro web. My player partner Overdose with Laz, man. Y'all go subscribe to him. Let's check him out. Come on, player. Holler at the people. Let's go.
If you've been on this channel long enough, you do remember there was a point in time where me and my wife were talking about having a sister wife. And
Uh-oh. See, nephews, do y'all want a sister wife? Do you want to take care of this woman? Or do you just want to knock the box down? Do you just want to have some extramarital affairs? Because if you're going to have two wives, man, you got to take care of these women, and women can get catty. So if you don't know yourself as a man, or if you can't control your one woman, how you going to have two?
Me personally, I would be getting into it for the wrong reasons. But on top of that,
Just for
I think
box.
dealing with one woman is stressful enough. Dealing with two, you asking for a heart attack. Plus,
Oh,
Pandora's
boy.
box. You open up Pandora's box, it's hard to close. To each their own. I'm not judging. If you're part of the Pineapple Society, I'm not judging you. As always, I react to part of the video and I leave the person's link so you can go watch the rest.
All right, TikTok. So everybody has been asking me over and over again, can we please get a story time? Tell us how this happened. How did you end up with a married couple? And so I'm just give y'all a quick little rundown on how everything kind of came together. I met Destiny last year in March, so it's been about a year since we've all been together. So I met Destiny first. Me and her initially hit it off. She approached me when
Okay, players. The wife approached her, man. I'm telling you, if you and your wife, this is not necessarily an open relationship. This is you and your wife just like to have an extra partner. And if you know your wife like women, I mean, that might can be a way to slide into something. Or maybe you ain't securing yourself and you scared a woman might knock you off. But check this story out. Lego.
we started talking, like there was nothing weird about that because I love women. I've been with women for the past 6 years strictly. My last relationship was strictly with a woman. Like, so there's nothing that was strange or off-putting about her coming on to me. And I thought she was extremely attractive. I was like, hell yes, like there is not many.
My nephew Dre. This kind of look like you, player. Can you handle this right here? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Dre, you supposed to be over there, calling out signals, man, quarterbacking, man, fleet flicking and quarterbacking, man. 42, 42 on three, 42 on three, ready, break. And then you and your women huddle up and then y'all go out and execute the play, man. This kind of look like you, nephew. You know what I'm saying? You can you handle a nice snow and a nice red bone? Huh? Come on, nephew. Come on, nephew. Yeah, man. Mm, 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 mm. Did you ready?
Women of her caliber out there, like she has it all. And so
All right, so you got in a relationship with the lady first, and then my boy came and brought the sausage through. I don't know if this is immature of me, but he's a genius. There's a saying, bad bitches attract bad bitches. Now, in this situation, he sent his wife out there. His wife got a girlfriend, and then he put himself in the picture.
interested. And then we get to conversating, and she's like, well, I am married. And I was like, okay. So the married thing, it did kind of like, it threw me off a little bit just because I've never been with a married couple before. That was something that was new to me. But I had always told myself, like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be with a man unless I also have a woman. That was just, I guess, a fantasy of mine. Like, if I was to have a man.
A fantasy, man. You need to know your woman's, desires, her dreams and aspirations, man. You know what I mean? All her proclivities.
I would have to have a woman. Like, I could never be with
Mm.
a man strictly. So initially I told her, I was like, okay, that's fine, you're married. I thought she was like letting me know, like, hey, I'm married, I really just want to be friends with you type thing. Like, that's the way I took it. And so I was like, that's fine, we can be friends. But after I said that, I could tell that it kind of like put her back, like as if she was disappointed in my response. So I didn't really say anything about it. We continued to talk and we continued to get to know each other, just like friendly or whatever. Like, we would FaceTime, we would talk on the phone, we would text. That went on for about a week, and then she invited me.
Now, as y'all see, the man ain't doing nothing. He's just instructing his woman to do all the talking. Feel what I'm saying? She warming her up, lubing her up, getting her ready, man, for daddy, man. See, you got to have some cold game to do this here. Come on, nephew.
Over to her house. They were having like a huge crawfish boil at her house, and she said that his family was going to be there, and it was going to be like a big family thing, and that I could bring my daughter. And I was like, okay, that sounds like fun. And so I take my daughter and we go. It's about an hour and a half drive that I live from where she lives, and so I get there, and it's like we hit it off instantly. He's not there at the moment, so it's just me, her, her kids, my kid, and then her sister ended up coming, whatever. So I meet a couple people, and we're having a good time. Like, we're drinking, we're talking, and then me and her, you can tell like we're vibing. And I forgot to mention that.
Hold on, bro. I get it. Her and the lady crossing the street, they trying to cut paper. Right now, she don't know that the husband is down for the bullshit. Okay, she don't know that. Because you don't know that, I feel as though you bold as hell to be going to them people crib, them people seafood boil with his family right there, knowing you plotting on his woman.
Actually going to her house, I had told her, like, over the phone, like, after talking to her for about a week or so, I was like, I don't know if I really want to just be your friend. Like, I was noting or hinting at, like, I kind of want to be more than your friend, even though she told me she was married. Now, I didn't know like how that would end up turning out, like if it would just be like me and her fucking around and like her husband just dealing with that, or like if we would all end up being together. Like,
What's going on, young players, man? I'm in this thing, man. I'm out here, man. Salute to all the young players, man. Salute to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man, to all of the players, man. Salute to all of the ladies, man. Salute to all of the young men, the players, man, that's trying to figure themselves out and trying to find out a woman. You understand me? But you got to get a woman that's on your program, okay? So the snow woman, she's mixed or what have you. This is the brother in the middle. His wife is the one on the with the black skirt. And then his wife told her husband she likes, some fun time with ladies. See, a lot of guys, y'all gonna get upset. Oh, my woman, I don't want her to, as the brother was saying, cut paper. I don't want her to do the scissors with other one. See, you might not be secure enough within yourself to have your woman speak on things that she likes. She'll have to, bottle that. She'll have to keep that closed and try not to make that feeling come out. But if you got a woman that's open enough and you got a good relationship, she say, I want to have a woman sometime. And then you got to be play enough, say, hey, baby, won't you go on ahead and see what what kind you like? And we might could do something with it. I mean, because a brother ain't gonna turn down a second woman in the bedroom. But if your woman picked the woman, it's gonna be better for you. If you try to bring the woman, your woman gonna think in her insecurities, you like her better than me. Why did you finish on her and not finish on me? See, a lot of you dudes, y'all want to get married, and now y'all want to be players. If this how you are, and you get a woman that's on your kind of time, this how I am, baby. This me. This what I like. This my program. So you get a woman that tell you about her things and proclivities that she likes in the bedroom. Then you're like, maybe we could put something together and we could just be a happy family. See, more snow people, more white people, they're like, oh, okay, like sister wives. They'll go for it. But when you're trying to get a sister to get on this kind of time, especially one that look halfway decent, she getting a lot of Instagram followers, it's gonna be hard to pull off, man. Me, I would like me some square chassis that I groomed and combed and put together and, molded and shaped to, the way I like it. You get a lot of these opinionated women. It's going to be hard to do your happy household, your two chassis and one man, one king and his two wives. What? I can't do that. But some snows and you might be able to pull it off. But you got to be a cold brother and you got to have your paper together. It's going to take a lot of different things to put this together. Y'all barely can handle one, but I'm going to show you how this player, he got two chassis, man. He doing it big. A good batch is hard to find.
I didn't know, and I really didn't care. So anyway, when I get there to the party, like I said, or to her house, because I got there on the Friday night, the party was on a Saturday. So I get there, we're vibing, me and her hit it off. I'm like, so where am I sleeping tonight? And she's like, you sleeping with me? And I'm like, okay, that's not gonna be weird, for him, for your kids, she's like, no, it's fine, don't freak out. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So he gets home, we introduce ourselves, we say, hey, but that's really it. He had homework to do, he went in the office, he did his homework, me and him did not really talk like that at all. So the night ended, whatever.
This man is a player. He has some teachers from somewhere. He let the women get into it and he chilled back. You can't be over there getting all extra hot and bothered, extra thirsty. Let your bra do the work, player. You kick back and give instructions.
He was in the bed asleep. Me and her got in the bed, and you know how lesbians do. We got in the bed and we did not go to sleep. We was fooling around, doing what we do, and he stayed asleep. He did not say anything. He didn't move. He didn't talk. He did not do anything. He stayed asleep the whole night.
Player.
Me and her did what we did, and then the next day comes and it's time for the party.
Let me get this straight. So while y'all was in the bed cutting paper, he just stayed asleep. This is not his first rodeo. I take back what I said before about you just showing up to the crib. It's either they've been doing this or he's a player and he understands how the game goes. Because sometimes you don't go to the issue, you let the issue come to you. What I'm trying to say is he wasn't thirsty. There are times when we find ourselves in great situations as men. And because we act too thirsty.
See, nephew agree with me. Go on and tell him about it. Overdose Flash. Check his channel out. He's a good reactor, man. See, men being over thirsty, man. You got to kick back, man. What would a player do? Can we get to this and that? Yeah, baby. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it in a minute.
There's a chance that if he acted thirsty that night, y'all might not be in the situation y'all in right now.
Come on.
Shout out
Talk
to that
brother.
brother.
So we get up, we get ready for the party. I go with her to the grocery store, get all the stuff, whatever. And it is a huge party. He has 14 siblings. There's people everywhere. All her friends, their kids, his family, their kids, my kids, people everywhere. Everybody's having a good time.
I'm starting to think this brother is African because African tradition, they have more than one wife. They have the regular wife, then they have a thing called the small wife. So, this making me think this brother African is not a problem. It's part of the culture, part of tradition. You understand me?
Whatever.
And don't say a baddie won't do it because she's a baddie.
We're drinking. He's drinking. So now he's getting a little bit more acclimated and he's opening up and he's talking. And me and him finally have a conversation. And he's like, I really, really like how, how my wife is responding to you. I really like how you're making her feel. I like her energy. I like your energy. You should come on some trips with us. Do you have your passport? And I was like, I was in the process of working on getting my passport this year, but I don't have it. And he was like, give me your phone. And we went online and we bought my passport right then and there. He paid for it.
See, all you passport soccer dockers, y'all think you got to go overseas to get a baddie. This player had his wife bring him a baddie. Now you telling me that ain't game? That was saucy. So you got to go overseas, get your passport to buy, bro. He told the chick, let me see your phone. Pay for the passport right then and there. Now he got him a 2-piece, no sleep. Come on, man. Don't tell me that you can't do it. This man doing it right here with 2 nice looking women, brother. But your game got to be tight, nephew. A good batch is hard to find.
Moment. Second day knowing this man. So passport gets bought, and I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, all right. So again, we're drinking. We're on a level. Like I've already hit it off with Destiny. I'm really feeling her. And now her husband, he's nice looking. I mean, he's very mannerable. Like, and then he just bought my passport. He wants me to go on trips with him. And I'm thinking in my head, and I'm just like, I don't know where this is going, but you know, I'm down for it. So then the party goes on, the night comes to an end, and we all get back into bed together. He falls asleep again. Me and her did the same thing we did the night before, but this time it just did not end the way that it ended the first time. So like I said, the first night he let us do our thing, you know, he didn't say nothing, he didn't fool with us. The second night after he talked to me, after he got a bit of my vibe, he was like, Destiny told me, like, mind you, I'm drunk, you know, like I'm out of there. Like I'm here, but I'm not here. And so I know what's going on, but like I ain't really listening to them. Like, so he wakes up and I see him get up and I see him moving and I see him and her down there. And apparently he asked her, like, can I have some? And she told him, yeah, if that's okay with her, like, you know, go ahead.
See, he got his brawls under control. Him and his wife already got they spiel together. See what I'm saying? She a coach on the field. You understand? He got the headset, man, free flicking and quarterbacking, coaching, you know what I mean? Teaching, analyzing, researching, studying, practice, going over game film, man. Game film. So when they had the little chassis, but his house was together. He got family over. He got his paper together. Now, if you want to be doing your thing on a vagabond rate, you on the bus with 2 bros. Maybe you're a young dude, you trying to come up. But come on, man, you got to get your car, you got to get your life, your whip together for you to be trying to bag 2 baddies, bro. Come on, bro. This is 2 baddies, so don't say it can't be done.
And from there, baby, it's been what it is. Like, so we did what we did. The next day, we all got up and went to the fair like a family. It was me and them and we took our kids and we all went to.
That shit sound like a scene out of a movie.
He doing outings. They had the crawfish boil the first time. She went back home. Second time, and the wife said, "Where you gonna sleep?" She asked the wife, "Where I'm gonna sleep?" In our bed, off the top. He coming straight off the top rope. Boom. The second time she come over, we got the family over. Bring your kids, everything. Boom. So you know they got big house in that paper. Boom. We go to the fair the next day. He's doing events. It's like a romance novel, man. This is what you call romancing a woman. So you dudes don't know how to romance a woman, man. This is all good game, man. He done studied game film. So when he got the right one, man, she slid right on in. She was like, "Oh my God, my mind is blown." Yeah, what did he love bomb me? It's a good game, player.
He just woke up and asked, "Can I have some?" I'm gonna keep it 100. At one point in our relationship, me and my wife was talking about having a sister wife. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about they were dabbling in that community. Now we wasn't swinging. I don't know if that's considered swinging, but I ain't listen. I ain't sharing. Too many dicks don't mix. But having one woman is stressful enough, dog.
This is our first time like actually going out somewhere together, and like we had all just like, you know, acclimated our situationship the night before, and so we're just happy-go-lucky, having a good time at the fair. And I'm thinking like these people probably like this hoe, like. But anyway, like this was last March, and we have literally been inseparable since then. I lived at that moment an hour and a half away from them, so I would travel back and forth from where I lived to where they lived every weekend, and it just never stopped. And I ended up moving in with them about 3 months later, and
let's go.
We're having a great time. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. I'm in the part 2.
All right, this is what we're gonna do because I see 3 parts. All right, I'm gonna react to part 2. And as always, I'm going to leave the links so you can go watch the whole thing.
Hey y'all, I'm back. So if you haven't seen part one of the story, it is on my page. You can go and take a look at that, catch up to the story.
And this woman is pretty natural. Okay, she ain't overdone with a bunch of makeup and all that, man. She looked pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice younger knockoff. She looked like she in her 30s. She got one kid. No single moms though for some of you guys. See, she a single mom. Think she had like a 10-year-old. He got a couple of kids by his wife, and she looked like she could be in her 40s, but good looking, late 30s, early 40s. And they done got them a nice young thing to bring on in the household, man. The more the merrier. See, his wife was a good batch. A good batch. It's hard to find.
So I was given a background on how I started dating a married couple. So we left off. Basically, I was letting you guys know that after about 3 months of getting to know them and me traveling back and forth from where I lived to them, that I moved in with them. Me moving in with them, it was not like a decision that was made like off of a whim. Like, even though it seems quick, like we had been talking about it, like we were inseparable. It was hard for us to even make it through the 5 days of the week without being with each other. There was points where Destiny would come down in the middle of the week just to spend the night with me and have to get up and go back to work all the way back where she lived the next morning. There was also a point where they had a cruise that they had already planned and booked and paid for that they tried to get me to go on, but I was unable to get off of work. And so they ended up being out of town for like 5 days and we didn't get to see each other at all. And so when they came back in town from that cruise, like we had been so like in like a place of weirdness, like being apart from each other for that long and just feeling like so distant.
He done put that hook up in her. The wife done put that hook up in her. Then he done put that hook up in her, man. So you players only listen to NBA Youngboy. So you need to listen to some OJs. You've got your hooks in me, and I'm hooked just like a fish. Got the young broad hooked, man. And she ain't got on a lot of makeup. Kind of natural. Good looking young sister, man. This is something to bring into your household, man. This ain't trash right here. This is some quality work. But his wife, man, she is a good batch. They all got on their black and white. He got his hand on the lower loins of them onions, kind of like Anton was doing with the Mika broad. I couldn't help it.
That they came straight to me when they got off the boat. So that just kind of describes like how attached we had gotten at that point. So they started bit by bit helping me move my stuff out. I did make.
In the first story, you said you had a daughter, so I'm curious. I'm curious to hear how that dynamic worked out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're having fun. Y'all are consenting adults, but how does that affect the relationship with your daughter?
Welcome to the Sir-ism Show.
I moved in with them in
The show
June.
is
I started my job literally right after I moved in. So we're all working, we're doing our thing, and things are just flowing. So we started going on trips. We went to Vegas, we went to Destin, Florida, we went to Cancun, Mexico. A lot of y'all had seen some of our posts and seen that we were Temptation. We did go to Temptation. That was super fun. We just did a lot of stuff, a lot of traveling. So like I had told you guys, I have a daughter, she's 10, and Destiny has 3 kids. So 17, 15, 10, and 9 are the ages of our children. Upon me first moving in, the situation was not explain to the kids in detail as to like what our dynamic was. It's not something that we felt at the time was necessary to tell them. We operated as normal people in front of them. There was no public affection. We never did anything in front of the kids to make them, wonder, what was going on. So obviously, eventually, yes, we did tell the kids. The older kids caught on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the older kids knew.
I mean, they're 17 and 15. They have an understanding of, how things work. So by me sleeping in the room with them, that was a question on the first video that some people were asking, like, do we share the same bed? Yes, we do. I do sleep with them every night. And who sleeps in the middle, it just depends. Sometimes one person might start in the middle and get hot, and we might switch and roll around in the middle of the night. Like, there is no rhyme or reason for who sleeps where, and there are no rules when it comes to that. Speaking of rules, that was another question, just in regards to the relationship in general. Like, are there rules? Like, no, there are no rules. This is not jail. Like, it is literally, we operate like a regular couple does. Like, me and him can do things, me and her can do things, her and him can do things. There is no set time and place there. And when I say that, that means sexually and any other ways. Like, there is no rules when it comes to the relationship. So yes, we date separately and we date all together. A lot of time is spent between me.
I like this Chassie. She don't seem like she got potty mouth. She don't seem like she talk all ghetto. She ain't got a lot of makeup on. She's kind of natural, man. This is a good Chassie right here, man, for your second piece, man. I'm telling you, man, but you got to take on everything that come along with her now, nephew. It can't be one way now. It's going to be about you, but it got to be about her sometime too. If you want your thing taken care of, you understand me?
And Destiny, because of his work schedule. So me and Destiny just spend a lot of time together, just me and her. So me and her have
y'all don't have rules, but they got to be like boundaries. You know what I'm saying? They got to be like a safe word. Where somebody's not comfortable with something that's going on and they thought that safe word. I've never been in no situation like this. I'm pretty sure somebody out there in YouTube land who has been in a situation like this.
This ain't for everybody, but I'm telling you, man, it can be done. And that's why we're going over this right now. You understand me? You up in here with Uncle Ism. Some say with the wisdom.
Welcome to the Sir Ism Show.
So us wanting to be able to be with the other person more than we're able to be with the other person. Or like me, for instance, I feel that Destiny is very friendly. She's just a very friendly person. She's bubbly. She likes to talk. She likes to meet people. I'm the opposite. So I've had my moments where, I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. Stop talking to them. But overall, like, we have a really good setup. We have a really good relationship, a really good understanding. And if things come down to it where somebody is feeling some type of way or feeling left out in any kind of way, which we do our best to make sure that that is not the case. But again, if it comes down to that, we try to make sure that we have open communication. There have been times where we have literally sat down at a round table, like we're having a conference outside. We sit down and we talk. Everybody states their opinion, and then we come to a solution on how we're going to move forward. So back to the kids. Yes, we did end up telling the two younger kids, just in a PG way, that we all love each other, and asked them how they felt about that.
Hey, what's going on with you, Lestro? Good to see you. Good to see you. My niecey, my nephew, Aqua Dragon. Man, come on, player. Come on, player. All you got to do is go ask for the Myra. She ain't going to knock on the door, man. You understand me? You got to be out there in the streets for the dirty meat. And go on and ask for what you want, man. That's what they told me. You're going to get what you ask for. You ain't asking for nothing. That's why you ain't getting nothing. You're going to get what you ask for, nephew. You know what I'm saying? You ain't worried about her. If she turn you down, you ain't worried about her. Because if it ain't her, it's her anyway. Rewind that.
How they felt that, they had two moms, and how did they feel that we all cared about each other. And they were super okay with it. They love us to death. I mean, they don't treat us any different. They are so happy. I mean, they're blessed. They have 3 parents that love them. And, they don't see it any type of way. I mean, they're children. Somebody did ask how Destiny brought this up to him. This is something that Destiny has been open with him about since the beginning of their relationship. She's always had an interest in women. She's always liked women. And so he was aware of this a long time ago, that this was something that she may be interested in moving forward. They just never actually found somebody that fit into the puzzle. And so when they did,
see, nephew, like I told you, you already got to have your game tight with your woman, your one piece. You know what I'm saying? Your bottom batch, AKA. You know what I'm saying? Your queen or whatever. So if you're trying to bring in another queen, another princess, or however you want to put it, whatever terms you want to use, you got to make sure it's straight with your number one. And if you let her bring it in, you send her out to handle business. It's like a coach on the field. You, the coach, you tell your quarterback how to execute the play. You tell the point guard how to direct the rest of everybody. It's going to work out more your way. But if you just come in with another piece and your woman know that's what's up, then that'll work. You can't just pop it up on her. But if you and your woman been together for a while and y'all secure with each other, she'll go out and find one that she like. And then you always got to make her feel like mama. You know what I mean? The queen. And the second chick can understand that. So it's good if she's a little younger, so she know, hey, I'm coming up, in the ranks. Come on, man. It's going to take you some game. You got to know yourself first, then get you the broad that's the right one. Because it ain't going to be easy just to keep that one right. Now you trying to bring in a second one? Oh, game got to be tight, nephew. That's why finding a good batch. It ain't going to be easy, but somebody got to do it.
It just kind of worked out. They have been.
So you're the first? You trying to tell me that this is their first time dabbling in pineapple activities? I don't know about that. Because the way you explained how it happened before, I ain't gonna say that seemed like a regular occurrence.
They've been getting down.
Think about it, right, fellas? Your woman invite a young lady to the crib. Now, sometimes your woman be crossing the street. She invite a young lady to the crib. There's no evidence of you partaking in any of these activities with your woman and this young lady. Are you down for that? Then again, some of y'all boys is freaky, so y'all probably will be down for that. As long as you let me watch, I'll be cool. I don't know, bro. I can't do that, bro. I'm not finna invite no bitch to the crib so y'all can cut paper together and I'm just sitting there watching. Oh, the husband already knew what time it was, man. They've been doing this. They knew how to get you to the bed. They knew how to get you open. You feel me? Now, what I can say, this might be their first situation being in a relationship with somebody, but I don't think this is their first time taking somebody else in their bedroom.
Together for 11 years, so they have a lot of understanding. They have a lot of time spent together. They know each other like the back of their hands. So there's not really any insecurities there when it comes to bringing me into the picture. Like, this is something that they were 100% comfortable with. And again, like, I do my best to make sure that everybody feels like, they're getting the time and the attention from me that they deserve, because I love the both of them. And just to end it off, I do think when it comes to this type of a relationship, if you're interested in something like this, I think it is important that, number one, that your woman is interested in women. She has to be attracted to women. Like, she has to love women. Like,
see what I'm saying, nephew? I'll be telling you, man. She just reaffirming what I said. Your woman gotta already be into other women. But you and your woman got to have that kind of relationship where she can open up to you, man. Y'all just want to whoop on the woman with your ideology. Not physically, but your methods of doing things. Your method is the only way. It's got to fit in this box. This content creator said it got to be like this. This content creator say the only way to do it is like this. Hey, nephew, you got to put your sauce on it. You got to find a woman that adhere to your program, man. Then you got to mix her up. You got to stir her up. You got to mold and shape her and get her into the form of a good batch. And every day, you got to pay attention to details. You got to know if your woman trying to make a move. You got to know if your woman still saying the right words. After a while, she should start sounding like you. Some of her jokes almost as somewhat align with your jokes, some of your nuances. You're like, damn, she's starting to sound like me. Dang, we laugh at the same kind of stuff. Wow, we have a lot in common. Then some things y'all totally different. Because you need a woman with some of her own thoughts. Turn you on to a few things that you didn't know about. Then you turn her on to a lot of things of what you know about. She should become a part of you, a reflection of you. What did you say? This your rib and all these different things? Come on, man. Nephew, I keep telling you, man, it's out here. But you got to get that one first before you just get in that second one. See, y'all just be wanting to have sex. That's all y'all want to do. But it's more to it than that. You only in the bedroom for what, an hour or two? 2 or 3, whatever. You're having a good time. So lock in your woman, man. Instead of going overseas trying to just pay for a chassis, man. They got them right here in the US of A. But you got to know your chassis, man. What's your chassis about? Do you know your chassis like you think you know it? I know mine.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Always thumb out, for sure.
Always?
Yeah.
Ah.
Always. Yeah.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Thumb in.
Atta girl. Okay, you might be worth the 40K ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Thumb in.
You said that so seriously.
Well, thumb in with consent.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Thumb in.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Sorry, what? Thumb in.
Yeah, you know what you want.
Sure, let's go.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Thumb out. I'll cry.
You're gonna cry?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I like thumb in, but I've gotten good feedback from thumb out.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Out.
But you want a 50K ring.
And no, it doesn't need to come with the thumb in. Next question.
Thumb in or thumb out?
Well, thumb in.
Thumb in?
Yeah. Plug me up.
She say thumb her up, man. What about your proclivities? This is Saturday night on the West Coast, the best coast, about 1 a.m., man. You with your chassis? You got you something locked and loaded, man? You got to get you one, nephew. This the year. Maybe it's time for you to start a family, man. Maybe it's time for you to get rid of your old biatch and get you a new one. Oh, man, young man gonna go through some things.
There has to be something that was something that she liked before you. You can't force your woman to want another woman. Like, as a man, this should be something that your wife or your girlfriend brings to you. You should not be bringing this to her. And so I do feel like that it works only if it is the woman's idea, only if the women have a relationship first, only if, the man is not the one who's presenting that.
Now, I don't always agree with what she's saying right here. See, now, if you a man and when you first get your woman, you tell her this how you do things, you got to be a cold player now. You got to be a very desired man. And you like, yeah, eventually I'd like us to have another woman. You know what I mean? I had that before. I'm interested in that. Be honest with your woman. But take time with the one first, then you get that second one. Make sure she locked in. You got to lock in something. You got to put something down if you want to pick something up. You can't just do this in 6 weeks. It might take you 6 months. It might take you 6 years, nephew, to get that one locked in. Then you get that second one, man. But the way she's saying it is makes a lot of sense. Don't try to do it unless your woman is into this, because it could break the relationship. Unless your woman like other women and she willing to do it. That's what I'm saying, because it'd be a lot of jealousy there. Oh, you was touching her longer. Oh, you finished on her. All these kind of things. It gets even beautiful women very insecure. The nuances, nephew, the nuances. Let go.
To a woman, because that just kind of puts, I feel like, a sour taste in the woman's mouth from the beginning. And a lot of people want more details when it comes to like our bedroom life. I mean, like y'all said, we are grown. Use your head. Obviously, if it wasn't good, I wouldn't still be here. Like, not being superficial, but I'm just saying.
So y'all didn't see the nuance. Check out when she say, if it wasn't good, even when she think about it, she crack a smile. See what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to touch your woman hamstrings, heartstrings, all her strings. You're supposed to know what buttons to press. Because it ain't all about jackhammering. Sometimes it's caressing her neck. Sometimes it's, rubbing oils and things. When I was a young man, I didn't want to hear that. Let's get to the bedroom activities. But now as I advance in my macking, as I have refined my macking, as I have elevated my game, put layers on it, man, mega gigawatts of game, as I have educated myself in knowing the fine art of a woman. You know that movie, The Scent of a Woman? It was a blind man and he knew a beautiful woman because it was the scent, how different women smell, how their bodies work. You understand me? How you got to warm a woman up sometime, man, to get her going, man. When I was a young man, I didn't want to hear this stuff. Let's get to the action. When we gonna get to the good part? To the good part. But a lot of times, the other things you do in the bedroom is the good part, because a woman and a man are different, fellas. I know we know this. That goes without saying, but the way you feel, they feel different. They can go just touch. We just want to hammer on the nail. Wham, 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 and just hammer. And even when you finish, nephew, sometimes just sitting there with some smooth music, a little wine or something, or whatever you're doing, maybe a little J or something, and just rub on her leg, man, and talk about things while she's in a good mood. She's in euphoria. She just laying back in the bed. Y'all done finished. You just rubbing that leg and like, yeah, baby. I was thinking about, getting another woman, but I'd like it better if you bring over one of your friends. Maybe y'all could practice. One of her friends at a job or somebody she know out in the world. They come over and y'all have a good time. Y'all have a little drink and, she with the. But you got to be knocking her down good too. Come on, now let's check out. Watch she smile just a little quick to let you know that he hitting that thing right.
Obviously, if it wasn't good, I wouldn't still be here. Not be.
Did you see it? We're gonna have to do it again. Overdose Laz is right there with it. Come on, Laz. I like this player. Y'all go check his channel out. So you watch how she do that little smile. It's just ever so quick and smooth. Check it out. That mean he hitting that thing right.
I mean, like y'all said, we're grown. Use your head. Obviously, if it wasn't good, I wouldn't still be here. Not being superficial, but I'm just saying, yes, things are great here in every aspect. I'm not disappointed in any way. I'm having a good time, but I'm also being treated very well. So I think there's a lot of aspects you have to consider when it comes to a situation like this. If it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's fine. I really don't care about your negative opinions, but I really do appreciate all the positive ones, and I thank everybody for their support. Again, if you have more questions, just drop them in the comments. Thank you.
All right, so there is a part 3, but I'm not going to react to the part 3. Her name is at the top. You can go to her page on TikTok. You can react to all her videos. She actually have pictures with her and the couple. So I'm going to, we can look through some. Oh, she's white. Oh. Okay, hold on. We gonna let's do.
Baddies bring you baddies.
Ha.
Check it out. Nephew, it can be done. Is this what you want? Just to have 2 baddies? Now you can be a passport bro and just buy it. Or you can put that work in, man. Have your family, but you got to take care of everybody, nephew. If you're going to be the king, you want to pull on heartstrings and hamstrings. If you want to be the king, you want to have your 2-piece. You got to have your bread together. You're going to want to do things. These women don't want to live around here broke as a joke. I ain't saying you just buying a broad. I ain't saying just trick. But this is his family now. He taking care of his women. He having the best time of his life. He gonna look back and say, hey, man, I lived a good life. Instead of always living in regret and hope and what I shoulda, coulda did. I sit around on YouTube panels all night and talk about women. You can get outside, man. And go make it happen. Go get active and attractive on a young batch. So I'm just here to tell you, man. Nephew, you can do it. It's all up to you. Because a good batch, it's hard to find. Make it happen, nephew. Peace and blessings.
Rock.